publication of Ramkinker from Bangla to English, and also Gallery Navya and Akar Prakar for sponsoring the book Ramkinker's Yaksha Yakshi associated with this retrospective. Last but not the least, I would like to thank Johnny ML for patiently assisting on this exhibition and also for ordering a book straight from life on Ramkinker's engagement with life and animals. Thank you so much.
Thank you, sir, for sharing a glimpse of the curatorial process and the hard work and dedication all of you put into this wonderful exhibition. One of the very few scholars who has done an extensive research on Ramkinker Baij, I now request Professor Shiv Kumar, Professor of Art History at Kala Bhavan, Shantiniketan, who has authored several books, including the book Ramkinker Baij, to share his thoughts about the exhibition and the publication.
Sri Vasudev, Rajiv Lojan, Radhakrishnan, and dear friends. It's a great pleasure to be in this beautiful city, in this beautiful campus, and on such an occasion to present a retrospective of Ramkinker Baij. I am indeed privileged because I think it was my good fortune that I went to study at Shantiniketan, all the way from Kerala. And there I had the great opportunity to come into contact with a few artists who were not only artists by profession, but who lived the life of artists. Of course, when I say the life of artists, I mean that they used art, not that they lived in a particular way, a kind of, flamboyant or bohemian life, not that. But they used art as a tool to know this world and to know the meaning of the life we are leading. And definitely Ramkinker was one of those few artists. And it was a great education. And it is almost like, for a person like Ramkinker and some of the other teachers I met there, it was almost like a philosopher using thoughts, ideas, and his own consciousness to know the world. They used art in the same way. Now, it's also a great privilege for me that I've had opportunities to share this experience with people. And it's institutions like the National Gallery of Modern Art and my friends like Rajiv Lojan and Radhakrishnan and various others who have kind of given me this opportunity to share these ideas and thoughts with others. Of course, as an art historian, I have a certain job. I am more or less by my profession bound to say certain things about an artist. And an artist like Ramkinker, probably why he should be considered one of our first modern artists. How does he stand in relation to other artists of his times? Or maybe how does he relate to modernism? What is his idea of modernism and things like that? And I will probably be speaking about a lot of these things tomorrow. But they might be important in their own place. But I suppose there is something more important than that. Because all of us are not art historians and we do not want to know the history of art. That's not our purpose. But the other more important thing is to see how we lived the life of an artist that I talked about. And when we are able to see how we live the life of an artist and benefit from that, then he becomes important to each one of us. And to know how he lived the life of an artist is probably what is more important to all of you and eventually to me. The other things are incidental to this story. So I suppose if this exhibition will allow you to have a glimpse of that, if it incites interest in you to begin looking at it from this point of view and also maybe begin looking at artists from this point of view, that will be a very happy occasion for all of us who are involved with this event. And I hope this happens. Radhakrishnan has put all of the ingredients that need for this to happen. And Rajiv and his team have also not spared any effort, both people working in Delhi and here in Bangalore, so that, this can become a reality. And I don't want to stand between you and the exhibition and also the fine music that will come into it. So thank you very much. I will probably talk of the less important things tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for sharing your experience and giving us an opportunity to know Ramkinker through your book. NGMA is happy to announce a number of books being published on this occasion. May I request Shri S.T. Vasudev to release the books. Ramkinker, Baij, authored by Professor R. Shivkumar, being brought out in collaboration with the Delhi Art Gallery. Ramkinker and his works, authored by Professor K.G. Subramaniam. My Days with Ramkinker, originally authored by Mr. Somendranath Bandyopadhyay and translated from Bengali to English by Ms. Baswati Ghosh, being brought out in collaboration with Inaugural. Ramkinker, The Man and the Artist, authored by Professor A. Ramchandran. Ramkinker's Yaksha Yakshi, authored by Mr. K.S. Radhakrishnan, brought out by Musai Art Foundation and supported by Akar Prakar and Gallery Navya. Ramkinker, Straight from the Life, authored by Johnny M.L., brought out by Musai Art Foundation. The NGMA has also produced 3 portfolios drawn from the repertoire of watercolors, oils and graphic works of Ramkinker Baij. All the publications are available at the museum store for the entire duration of the exhibition. It is my great privilege to invite this evening's chief guest and the eminent artist, Shri S.T. Vasudev, who is also the member of the Apex Committee, to deliver the inaugural address.
Shri Rajiv Lochan, Shri Shivkumar and Shri Radhakrishnan and friends. One of the legends of contemporary Indian art is Ramkinker Baij. I am extremely happy that his retrospective exhibition is created by his student and noted sculptor Radhakrishnan, and is brought to National Gallery of Modern Art, Bangalore, for all of us to see and enjoy. Ramkinker Baij lived and worked in Shantiniketan. His monumental sculptures welcome you whenever you visit Shantiniketan. Ramkinker was inspired by the lifestyles of rural Dalit Adivasi, that is Santal community. He reacted to human forms and the drama surrounding it. Our friend, a well-known art historian, Shiv Kumar, will be talking about Ramkinker in detail tomorrow at the same venue. Hope you will all come and listen to him. We are proud of National Gallery of Modern Art and its activities in Bangalore. It has made impact on the city and the visitors, particularly scholars and artists from all over the country, admire this building, location and the art activities. As a Bangalorean and as an artist, I am very proud to be standing in this place and inaugurate such a wonderful exhibition. Congratulations to all who made this possible. Thank you.
Thank you, sir. This mammoth exhibition was first showcased at NGMA Delhi and will travel to NGMA Mumbai after being on display in Bangalore for nearly 2 months. To mount an exhibition of this scale at different venues would have not been possible without the cooperation and efforts of all the people involved. I now request Ms. Rehana Shah, Officer on Special Duty, to propose the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Mrs. Tejaswi. Honorable Chief Guest, Shri S.G. Vasudev, Shri K.S. Radhakrishnan, Professor Shiv Kumar, Director NGMA, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. On behalf of the National Gallery of Modern Art, I would like to thank you all for bringing this exhibition to Bangalore. NGMA is proud that this exhibition is being inaugurated by the eminent and distinguished artist of Bangalore, Shri S.G. Vasudev. I especially thank him for gracing this occasion despite his preoccupation. I take this opportunity to express my gratitude to the curator, Shri K.S. Radhakrishnan, who has come all the way to mount the show as he has visualized, without which the exhibition would not have been possible. I would also like to thank Professor K.G. Subramaniam and Shri A. Ramachandran, advisors to the curator. I am thankful to Professor Shiv Kumar, who took out time to be present on this auspicious occasion. I am happy to announce that he will be delivering a lecture tomorrow at 3 p.m. in the auditorium hall of our NGMA, titled Ramkinker Shantiniketan and his Quest with Modernism. I am grateful to the director, Professor Rajiv Lochan, NGMA Delhi, who has come all the way from Delhi for the opening ceremony. We are indeed grateful to the lenders, collectors, who have loaned their valuable works to make this exhibition a grand success. I would also like to thank Professor Ashok Bhumik, Principal Kala Bhavan, Vishwa Bharati University, Shantiniketan, Mr. Rakesh Agrawal, Mrs. Sara Abram, Professor A. Ramachandran, Mr. Ashish Anand, Mrs. Ira Chowdhury, Mr. K.S. Radhakrishnan, Mr. Prashant Tulsian, and Mr. Manoj Datta for sharing their valuable works from their collections. My thanks to the officials of NGMA, both from Delhi and from Bangalore, and the technical staff who has worked tirelessly round the clock and made this exhibition a success. Thank you all once again for being here with us this evening in spite of your busy schedule. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. May I request the members on the dais to please be seated in the audience and allow us to prepare the stage for the following event. Ladies and gentlemen, it gives me great pleasure to invite Parvati Baul, an eminent Baul singer, to enthrall us with her much-awaited performance. Baul are a group of mystic minstrels from Bengal. Bauls constitute both a syncretic religious sect and a musical tradition. Baul music had a great influence on Rabindranath Tagore and Ramkinker Baij. Though Bauls comprise only a small fraction of the Bengali population, their influence on the culture of Bengal is considerable. In 2005, the Baul tradition was included in the list of masterpieces of the oral and intangible heritage of humanity by UNESCO. I request Mr. Radhakrishnan to introduce this renowned exponent to the audience.
Brief, because there's nothing much to be told about, in the sense everybody knows. It's not the first time she is here in Bangalore, and most of you have heard, and also for those people who have not heard, it's going to be an experience. And why Parvati? That's one of the things. It's like kind of, Parvati sang 2006, centenary year of Ramkinker in Shantiniketan. And also she sang for the retrospective which we did in NGMA Delhi. Also I wanted her to be here to add a kind of a different dimension to the whole exhibition operating. In the sense that she is probably the best among this generation of Bauls. Also got trained by the great master like Sanatan Das Baul. When we were students, 70s, even I remember Ramkinker listening to Sanatan, and she is one of the best students of Sanatan. So she is here, really a kind of, it's going to be a real experience for all of us, and I don't want to be really, talking much about her because it's going to be an experience for all of us. Parvati Baul.